Hey guys, what's up? Coach Eric here. Today with Jake Wiley, my teammate. We're gonna show you 3 ways how to make your sparring more successful. So we start with the first one. Important is to cut the corners and not to run behind your opponent. So Jake gonna move around the ring, and I'll show you how not to do it first. Jake is moving anyway, moving away from me. I'm just trying to run behind him. Very ineffectively, giving him all the openings. He has heaps of time to get around me and even get back into the center. You want to keep always the ring center for yourself, so you have space if in case the opponent is attacking you. You can move away, you have some space. Now the way how I would do it, if I would cut the corners, if Jake would start moving away, instead of now just running behind him here, I put pressure more on and push him towards the ropes. Don't let him out. And here, just moving left and right and get him tighter and tighter, closer towards the ropes. Try not to pick one side and leave one opening, otherwise he can get around you and can get the ring center for himself. So always cut the corners. Imagine, see the ring with 3 circles. The inner circle, the middle circle, and the outer circle. You want to stay within the first 2 circles and put pressure towards the opponent to get him towards the rope. Obviously there is times where you can also work from the outside, but mainly you want to keep the ring center for yourself. The second tip is beginners moving around and having their guard just tied up. You just a moving punching bag. You should use your left hand to disturb the opponent. So if Jake wants to attack me, I'm just gonna have here my left hand, hold him a little bit, disturb his view, hold him long. Obviously not constantly keep the hand extended because he can just pull down my hand and bring the right hand over. But with the left hand you can feel how far is the opponent away. If I'm just here, I don't have the feeling how far he is. If he starts punching me, I have nothing to disturb his view, or even use the jab as a little feint, get his attention to the body, or his attention up and get his hands up. And the last tip was, what was the last tip?
Last tip was
cut the corners, this.
Close the distance.
Close the distance, that's it, exactly. If you end up being pushed by the opponent towards the ropes, towards the corner, there is a time and place to run away to get space between you and your opponent. But the more space you give, the more he can follow and bring his punches. So you can just step in and close the distance. If Jake would attack me and putting pressure on me, here, I can just step in to close the distance. The tighter I am against him, the less possible he is to punch me. One thing that you have to look after here, try not to get your hands around the opponent. You give him the possibility then to punch you from the inside. If you get your hands into the inside, and you can work from the inside and get around the opponent. So there is a time and place to move away, to get space. But the more he puts pressure on and you just step back, you're weaker on the way backwards. So you give him space to throw a few more hands. Just step in, close the distance, maybe put a bit pressure against him. He puts pressure against you. Just step away, let him fall through and bring a couple of hands against him. With these 3 tips in mind, your sparring should be easier, more successful, and yes, that's the 3 tips of making your sparring more successful. Guys, again, any questions, please down below leave some comments. Subscribe, like, follow Jake, follow me, and I see you guys for the next video. Is on?
Yeah.
He counters it. Sorry.
That's okay.
This and next video.
Sick.
Fuck.